out right there, Patrick. It's about to get bad for you. I went to junior high. Did anybody go to junior high? Okay. And I don't know if you know this, but boys mature a lot slower than girls. I mean, it's obvious. And so I'm sitting there, right, we're having lunch one day, and all of a sudden my little friend Lisa, she goes, oh my gosh, guys, guess what? And all the other girls go, like, what? She goes, we should have a dance. And all the other girls go, oh my gosh, what a great idea. And the next thing you know, I don't know how women can do this. They're so much better at doing stuff than you and I. It's obvious. Who dressed you this morning? Anyway. And so we're sitting there, and I don't know how women do this, but they can look at each other, they say nothing, and they all of a sudden they go, uh-huh. When they take off in different directions, one gets permission for the music, one gets the gym, one gets it's organized, one gets advertised, in 32 seconds they're back and they go, did it. And then they look at us guys, they're like, you're coming right. And of course, being the cool guys, we are like, yeah, of course we're coming. But you see, we're dangerously undertrained for this. Girls, when they grow up, you know, they go to slumber parties playing truth, dare, double dare, promise to repeat. You know, they're up there, one girl get an 8-track tape. You remember 8-track tapes. Kit doesn't. And, you know, they're up on the bed and they're dancing, right? Because that's what they do. Now, guys, on the other hand, what do? We eat too much food, right? Till one guy dares, he's like, eat another one. I can't. I'm full. Oh. And then you get gaseous inside the blankets, right? And you start tooting. You know what I'm talking about? Well, you just do that under the duvet now. That's the only difference. Anyway, so there we are, right? We're sitting there, and the girl's like, you're coming, right? And I'm like, we're dangerously undertrained. So I walk home with my 2-tone brown Adidas bag. The vinyl kind. I used to play my record player. And I'm walking home, right? And my older brother lives downstairs in our house, right? Where all cool older brothers live. So I walk downstairs, and there's my brother in his room. On his door, it says, keep out, which means, hey, Tyler, welcome home. But come on in. So I open the door, and there's my brother sitting doing what he does best, a whole bunch of nothing. And I look at him, I'm like, Todd, man, I got a problem. Like the Godfather, he turns to me, he goes, tell me your problem. I'm like, Todd, man, the girls today got this bright idea we should have a dance, and man, I don't know how to dance. No problem, he says to me. And my brother gets up from where he's sitting. You're going to be me, I'm going to be my brother. He says, come on, he says, get up, maestro. He says, Tyler, he says, 2 things you need to know. He says, at a dance, there's fast music and there's slow music. And he says, the first thing you need to know how to do is you need to learn how to dance fast, Patrick, and this is training for you. You can write it off. And my brother walks over to what we used to call the ghetto blaster, and maestro, he pressed play. And here we were, right? And he starts snapping your fingers just like this, Patrick. Start shaking it, right? And then start stomping your feet just like this, Patrick. Come on, you're in junior high, brother. And shake your booty because they love it. Shake your booty. There you go. And we're dancing right there. My brother and I, we're just booging. Okay, before you pull a muscle, you can stop. Okay, that's great, maestro. Now my brother says to me, he says, that's great, you know, that's awesome. He says, but, he says, that's 80% of the dance, but there is this magical, mystical 20%. Maestro, my brother went over to his ghetto blaster and he pressed. Don't say a word. And my brother comes walking over and he says, you're gonna put your hand out and you're gonna say, would you like to dance? And of course they're gonna say, yeah. And we walk over to the middle of his room and my brother, oh, you have sweaty palms, you're nervous. And he puts my hands on his hips and his hands up here. And he says, you're going to gaze deeply into their eyes and make idle conversation like, so do you like gym? And we're dancing, right? And he says, then you're going to meet that very special person and you're going to pull them close. And there my brother and I are dancing cheek to cheek, right? And we're dancing and bumping, oh my. Please don't make this moment end. And as we're dancing, all of a sudden we turn and we stop because the door to my brother's room starts to open. And we're like, oh my goodness. My mother walks in and goes, guys, what are you doing? It's time for supper, she says. Give it up for Patrick, will you, everyone?